This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good? Where is the good way, and walk therein? And ye shall find rest for your souls. But they say we will not walk therein. Also I have set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they say we will not hearken. Yeah, man. You know, the Lord has set forth watchmen, prophets, warning you, man. Watchmen to the house of Israel, man. True watchmen, man. Not these other phony groups that's not giving you prophecy, that's not giving you, you know, the whole skinny, so to speak. You know, that's telling you nothing but bullshit. That's telling you nothing but, how a person's dress, that's telling you shit like, how a person's dress determines if he worships the Most High or not. Just feeding you bullshit, man. The true watchmen, the true man of the Lord of Yahweh Shemashah are not in that manner, man. You know, the true watchmen are prophets of Yahweh Shemashah, man. Bring you forth nothing but prophecy, breaking down into you, the dark sayings of the scriptures, man. Because, breaking down to you the times that's coming, man. It's the understanding was in the wisdom and knowledge was revealed unto them. But Jake said, the 2/3 of our people said that they will not walk in the way, that they will not take heed, that they don't want to, get right with Yahweh Shemashah. You know what I'm saying? And, what's getting ready to be, met with these people is nothing but pure judgment, man. Sheer force of great terror and fear and destruction from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. Here it is, Esau, July 5th, that last week, the spirit and power Yahweh Shemashah, the Lord allowed this devil to activate his CERN portal that he's been, fucking harping on, for past years. And, like a couple of years back, they did try to activate it, and they was met with a message from God, as they said. It was pretty much the Lord sent forth a spirit to tell them, their omen, the same equivalent omen, like in Daniel, in the time of the time of the Assyrian Babylonians, that omen that was written on the wall, while they was partying and bullshitting, that same night, their kingdom was ransacked. And that, and that omen that was written on the wall, like a man's hand was written on the wall, which, if I'm not mistaken, the many tekel, which these certain scientists, when they started, to activate it back up back then, they saw, if I'm not mistaken, it was a tekel, which the brothers did a video on it, and the elders did a video on it, on pretty much how, that was the same message. And your omen is that this place is getting ready to be fucking destroyed, man. Very fucking soon, man. That's your omen, man. This is your omen. Yahweh Shemashah know, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you know, use these devils to activate, you know, as what they call, you know, them trying to seek for dark energy and dark matter, you know, to seek their place in the universe, you know, to recreate is what they call the Big Bang, you know. See, the Lord gives these elites, you know, the Lord gave Esau, Edom, the understanding through the influence of his left-hand energy. You know, these left-hand spirits to tell them what to do, tell them how, you know, to what to say, how to do things. That's why, you know, they get funded, you know, these trillions and billions of dollar companies to create their madness. You know, to create their fucking madness and their bullshit. Such as companies like CERN, you know, call themselves, you know, to recreate the Big Bang. But here it is, prior to July 5th, you know, you had, you know, the second part of, you know, the new season of Stranger Things dropped days before it, you know, and on the same time on Netflix, you had this, the movie The Mist is up there, man. You know, The Mist was never up on Netflix for a good period of time. But how come, you know, they brought it back on Netflix right before the, you know, the CERN portal, and, you know, and the same thing with the Stranger Things, man. They dropped the part 2 days before them activating them, you know, 2 or 3 days before them activating, you know, the CERN Hadron Collider. And the Hadron Collider, you know, in many movies, like the Spider-Man, the cartoon one, the 2018 cartoon one with Miles Morales, where they show you the you know, the into the multiverse, as they say, and that's what Esau, you know, his explanation was, you know, to seek out other dimensions. You don't know what you're doing, man. You know, but we understand that these people practice their wickedness in high places, man. You know, but the Lord allowed them to do that, man. The Lord allowed them to do that, man. How we just read, the Lord created the wicked for the day, even the wicked for the day of evil. He created all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. You know, and you know, I just read in Colossians, you know, the principalities and rulerships and powers. The Lord ordains it all, man, for the Lord's purpose. Literally, man, it's like a big ass fucking video game. And the Lord, at the end of it all things from little, you know, from small to great, the Lord creates it all, man. The Lord controls it all. You know, the Most High through His Son Yahushua. Yahushua created all things for Himself and for His purpose, man. And literally, this is what, you know, the plan is, man. Yahushua, you know, gave these devils the influence, the understanding through left-hand energy, man, through left-hand, you know, influence, you know, these devils get in contact with spiritual demons, Satan, and and other, you know, demons below Satan, with you know, as they say, with entities, IQs, as up, you know, to IQs as up to levels of like 1,000 level IQ. Like, what the fuck? Like the highest, matter of fact, let me Google the highest IQ on earth. It's like it. Yeah. The highest IQ is like 200, you know? Like no other human can can like surpass a level of like 200 or like 300 IQ. But Esau, Edom, they get in talk to, they get in contact, they get in contact with IQ levels, with entities, as they say, which is demons, man. And when you go to the word demon, it goes into intelligence, if I'm not mistaken. But they get in contact, with entities, as they say, with 1,000 IQ. Those are spirits, man. And when you go into, CERN and what they do, I remember the video I saw of, a ceremony. They was doing, a ceremony to celebrate, the opening of this new tunnel, whatever, over there in Switzerland. And they was doing a complete ritual, blatantly, man, openly, man, all in the name of science, man. Walking around wearing goat heads. It looked like a fucking voodoo ritual, man. Edomites. But this is what they do, man. This is what they do. This shit look completely bugged out, man. Men and women in their fucking underwear, walking around with goat heads and shit, dancing, just weirdo shit. But it's all a ritual, man. But demonic ass energy, man. Like, you would ask yourself, like, why the fuck is this necessary? Like, why are these scientists? Why are these so-called high-level scientists walking around, to celebrate, this is what they call, the opening of a tunnel, and they do a ceremony with butt-ass naked people, and just doing completely voodoo-like dancing, wearing goat masks. Goat heads and shit. Like regular looking Edomites, man. With the fucking suits and shit, with the scientists, doctor clothes, the clothes and shit. That's what they doing. Blatant. But like we just read, the Lord created all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. Because the Lord is using the pale horse to bring forth, matter of fact, I'll get that. If Jake is ignorant of what's coming, and the Lord has sent forth the prophets to warn you before they happen, so that you know what to do. This is Revelation. Revelation chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth, man. And we're approaching that time of that great hunger. These people, man, the supply chain is weakening. Probably is weaker than it's ever been. I went into a store to get like a milkshake. I asked for some whipped cream. And they was like, oh, due to the supply chain shortage, they ran out of fucking whipped cream. And more and more shelves are getting more bare. Bare and bare. Because why? Because we are approaching a time of great famine, man. We're going to see a great time of tribulation, famine, and great death and destruction, man. You already see a lot of people die out here, man. A lot of people that that's all juicy. That's all fucking juiced up. The Lord's getting ready, to reveal what's in these things, man. Because that whole thing is swept under the rug, Like we just said earlier, how, last year it was a whole bonanza to get your ass this thing, to get juiced up no matter what circumstance. People lost jobs, people got fired, lost ways of incomes, you know, lost housing because they couldn't find a job because their job required to get the juicy juice. But now fast forward now, 2022, you know, it's everybody forgot about that. Everybody's walking around normal, no mask on their face now, you know. Everybody's walking around just like literally that whole the whole juicy juice was literally a phase, you know. Nobody remembers that no more. Like that's not even talked about anywhere else now, man. Now the whole focus is Ukraine and Russia, you know. The inflation, but because the majority of people are already all juiced up now, you know. Now it's like under the rug, so to speak. Now it's not as it's not as like it already served its purpose, it already served its purpose, so to speak, man. That thing is done for. Because what's getting ready to happen is the second one that's coming. That's what they always been saying, fucking Bill Gates of hell telling you to prepare for the second one. Oh, this second one's gonna get your attention this time. He said, just being the devil that he is, man. Telling you straight up, that this second one will get your attention, and everything's getting ready to be locked the fuck down. It's gonna be martial law. It's gonna be martial fucking law, man, because it's gonna be really chaotic out here, man. Everything's right in the pudding, man. We're approaching, a great recession. These prices is not gonna stop. Motherfuckers crying about Trump, this and that. Hey, these things is set up for a reason. Everybody's doing exactly what they're doing to bring forth this NWO, this great reset. They call it a great reset, bro. That's crazy. But everybody's doing exactly what they're doing to bring forth this great reset. That's what they call it, man. Which is lining up perfectly, man. And see through that, the Lord is going to use Esau to bring forth all hell to break loose, to carry forth the hour of temptation, man. Because like we just talking about earlier, how right now, the C-hip MOTV, is really cute to take now, it's in your advertisement now, certain small countries, certain countries, are fucking taking it. But it's going to be something very catastrophic has to happen to where all the world has to take this thing, man. And the prophets have been warning you, Jakes, man. The Lord's getting ready to use this devil to cause that to happen, man. And we just read in Revelation chapter 13, 16, where he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. He's going to cause all the people to take this thing, man. Because, through order out of chaos. He's going to bring this chaos. Matter of fact, I'll read it again. This is Revelation chapter 13. Yeah, let's start. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. It don't matter who the fuck you are, man. We just read